Hey guys, I hope that'll work now. If not, I'll have to restart my internet. Look at mouse though, the little sweat. Chat is I'm chatting back. Well, I think my finger's fucked though, chat. My chat's disappeared as well off my screen. That's not good. That's no bueno. Oh, it's back. It's okay so far. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out on it. Are you safe? At the moment, yeah, but obviously it could get squeaky one time. Fuck me sideways, that's a good lap. No. You forgot to put your setup on. Oh dear. Wait, you can still put it on though if you didn't do a lap. RIP JTL. What is wrong with my finger? I'm gonna have to put the fan on my finger, chat. It looks like I'm asking a question here. Oh, you've done a lap. Alright, yeah. Not ideal then. Well, the default setup might be your way to getting a point. You never know. Yeah, that's a solid time, that. I think I could probably get a 26-2 on my day, chat, but it's not my day today. Yeah, Buzzwell, people want me to leave the JTL. There's a poll, and most people said yes. I said I'd leave. So, it's up to them, really. Apparently, I'm worthless to them. Yes, Thug, I love that. I'd be 1.5. Do you think I'd even get into Q3? Probably not. That's on the point, though. That is not the point. Hello, Thug. How you doing? Hello, Bob. How you doing? Where is he? He's never in. Chat, we're franchising it. We're franchising the JTL next season. So basically, Haas is going to be California Haas. Red Bull is going to be um, Washington Red Bull. Alpine is going to be um, do you know we'll have a French bit in Alpine. We'll go for Paris Alpine. Um, McLaren will be Crawley McLaren. Mercedes will be Florida Mercedes. Junior, okay. Crawley McLaren, yeah. Because it's not really a city, is it? We'll go with Bath. We'll go with Bath McLaren, chat. What are we saying on that? Bath McLaren. You defo safe, Peter, yes. That was a pretty good lap. What's Halo got in the bank? Let's watch him. What was I saying? We're gonna get ripped off. I've got a fucking shit finger. Raining 10 to 15 minutes, nice. Patience is everything. Who's getting a penalty point? It's starting to rain. Is it? It's starting to rain. It looks sunny to me. Are my eyes broken, chat? Do I need new glasses? Mason goes into 6th. Chat, look at how close the prediction is. By the way, chat, I have got penalty points, chat. I just haven't put it in the survey yet because no one's really getting that many points. It says it's gonna rain. Oh, well, it might be coming soon, but it's definitely not raining right now. Who just set a lap? Ardwolf P9. Ardwolf said he had a point to prove, chat. Ardwolf said he had a point to prove. He finds himself in P9. He did obviously win this race in Season 4. So this is one of his stronger tracks. Do you know what? I'm going to fucking stay on a limb. Ardwolf's getting a point today. He's going to get a point. This is his chance. He just needs everyone else in front of him to crash. But that's not the point. No, I think he's got a chance. Like a P10. You know, the baby point. Here comes Red Halo anyway. Is this going to be the lap of all time? P2. Imagine if I've said that about Ardwolf and he gets... Do you know, there's still a possibility Ardwolf out in Q1 here, chat. I think have I jumped on the barrel? Chat, have I jumped on the barrel too quickly? Am I sat on the barrel and I can't get off? Chat, I think I'm sat on the barrel. Minions goes into 8th. That should be enough for him. Huh? Chat, I'm not joking. I think Ardwolf's definitely not safe here. Yeah, I have, because it's because his position was... Oh, fuck, he's out. Right, Ardwolf is going to be out in Q1 here, chat, I think, anyway. I mean, there's a chance... No, I think he's gone. Well, Legend... Well, to be fair, he just needs to be faster than 2 other people that isn't Legend or Mason. Why is it 7.5k? Because I like my tunes. I know that's very petty, of course, but... Finbob's in 8th. Ardwolf's dropping down though like a fly, chat. We've got these 3 drivers out here currently. I don't know if that's a good time from your nan. Nathan's up by 4/10. Daggers is down by 2.5/10. So Daggers will need to have a good sector 3, otherwise he might find himself out here. Ardwolf is very, very close though. I don't know if he's going to get through. He might sneak through in P15 for the prediction. It all depends on what your nan and Nathan get. Oh, your nan. Oh, Ardwolf's gone. Oh, he's gone. It's all down to Clarky. Oh, Ardwolf's out. Chat, I'm so sorry for jinxing Ardwolf. It's all down to Clarky. Can he keep the composure? Can he keep the composure? Oh no, there's a snake in his boot. Oh god. Oh, he's coughing. Oh, Clarky's coughing. Clarky's coughing. Clarky's coughing. Clarky's coughing. Clarky's through. Ardwolf's out. Right. Alright. Oh my god, you're seen on the edge there, by the way, chat. Is he on another lap anywhere? The answer's no. I can't believe he's out, man. I actually can't believe he's out. It's a disappointing time, chat. The Wolf. I thought he was going to get Q2 here. What a shame, chat. Right, prediction will be... Will both... Ferrari get Q3? That's Elias and Nathan. Do you know what? Ardwolf qualifying doesn't matter, boy. Why did I just say boy? Pal. You're going to get Q3, my friend. Right. Calm down now, but fucking disrespecting him again. My finger's fucked, chat. I actually don't know what I've done to it. Right, there we go. Why is it taking so long to finish this session? Chat, get voting. I thought Ardwolf was going to do Bossy. To be fair, it's only a 10th off. Yeah, the timings were quite close, except like the leaders. The times were quite close here. Right, chat, remember to use your channel points on the prediction. Well, I mean, obviously, you know, there's already, like, it's a relatively close. I mean, look, Yeah, it's a relatively close session, I would say. That's just my opinion, of course, but... One, two, three, four. Hello, Mikhail, you alright? So out is Ardwolf Daggers, legend, and obviously Mason, who had a quali ban. Oh, you can see, chat. I think this could be a situation where you've got to get your first lap in pretty quickly because the weather doesn't look great here now, chat, does it? Wait, I can't see Elias's messages, Clarky. What are you... Where is his messages? Has he blocked me? Surely not. Surely not. Feel good. Who sings that? I'll play it, why not? Oh, by Gorillas. I've added it to the... It'll play next. Look at this chart. No, you're not getting mod. It's your first time in about 6 months. Right, chat, this is going to be potentially a one-lap shootout because the pit lane's so long as well. Q2 could be a one-lap pit. So get your prediction points on now, chat. Will both Ferraris get into Q2? I mean, there's going to be some people that won't have got out the pits yet because they've had to wait for their teammates. So, chat, I watched the last 10 laps of the F1 today. This is my issue with F1 though. Like, how boring was it? Oh, it's raining already, chat. Yeah, it's raining already. Yeah, well, I'm live 5 days a week now, Buswell, so I'm live more than I used to be. And we're going to do some sort of special stream on the 30th of April or around that time because it's 5 years since I hit Twitch affiliate, which is mental. This could be another Red Halo Q1 elimination here, chat. A Q2. Oh, fairs, fairs, fairs. Sound. Well, here we go then, chat. Obviously, these drivers first will have the best advantage. You know, that's obviously how F1 works. But the Haas, who's the Haas? Mason or Joel? So Joel's got the best. Joel has got the best advantage right now. But obviously, if drivers invalidate on their laps, they could be out because the weather's just going to get worse here. This is literally a one-shot quali. .8.1. Red Halo and Yannan still haven't started their fast lap. They're about to. But they're obviously going to be a bit more of a disadvantage. Obviously, we know Red Halo's definitely got the pace to get through, even though his lap will take a bit longer. Some drivers obviously are going to be caught up as well behind each other, like that Mercedes and that Haas. You know, obviously if Mercedes makes a mistake, they could get bumped into each other or what. But Joel's doing a pretty good job here so far, as he hopes to become a first JTL champion for the first time in his first full season. But here comes Joel. Oh, yellow flag. On Mercedes has made a mistake. He must have invalidated. Joel gets a 28.7. The times come in. You can see that the track's not as good. You can see that. Oh my God, who is this? Why is Elias and Finbobs battling through qualifying? Right, well that's getting reported. That's whoever's to blame for that. That's ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. Whoever's to blame for that. Why is battling through qualifying for? Oh my God, Mr. Mouse is out. Mr. Mouse is out. I don't think the track's going to improve. Luke Cheese could be out here, but I think Red Halo's going to be out. It's going to be close. Red Halo. Oh, he just misses out by a tenth. Well, I don't think the track's going to get better, so that could be it, chap. I'll make sure to report it. It is raining, and I don't think anyone's going to improve, so we're going to be losing Mr. Mouse and Red Halo in Q2 here. Joel did obviously get across the line first. He's up by 2.5 tenths to Nathan. A very good time from Nathan. Surely no one's going to improve. Mr. Mouse is trying, but yeah, no. That's it. I'm paying out now, chat. I'm going to risk it. Sorry if it's wrong. The answer is going to be no, though. I'm paying it now. The track's not going to get better, is it? I'm just going to do the prediction for Q3 now. Oh yeah, because we hadn't had rain all season, and this was the race where we got rain, and it was just like, it was crazy, really, wasn't it? Oh, Harry, you won. There you go, right. Joel, Nathan, Minions, you see not other. Mikhail and you have the exact same time. You do. Teammates. It's your bonding session, that's why. Rain's heavier in Q3, yeah, quali's done then, chat. Right, you can vote on the prediction who you think's going to get Paul. It's very unpredictable. I'll go with Joel. Do you know what's funny though? I would have probably went for Red Halo if he'd got into Q3. Yeah, he does. He won in season 9. Yeah, because he wasn't in the top 4, so he'd have to be in the other category. Obviously, you can retire if you want, but um, there's no obligation. Hello, Aldra. Adding a few songs to the queue. The Irish Disabled. Play it. Mount Olympus. I love that song. Piece of music because there's not actually any lyrics, is there? That should be alright. Top Boy Summer House. No, the new Top Boy is better than Top Boy Summer House, I'd say. But Top Boy Summer House is alright. But I watched Top Boy Summer House after Top Boy, like after the first 2 seasons of the modern Top Boy. Your season 3 rubbish, rubbish. Do 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 do. I can't come to their house because I'm working tomorrow. I do apologise. We can double headlock them. That is true. We could, tag team. We're Kane and Undertaker. The Brothers of Destruction. Sport on the Inters. Well, what's the prediction saying, by the way? Do not vote for you. Someone has minions. Someone's put 10 whole points on. It was Hyper Sniper. He's put 10 points on you. Watch Fimbob's fine. He actually improved on his lap chart. We're finding improvements. Oh yeah, everyone knows where it is now, Buzzwell. Oh wait, no, I stopped. Wait, no, I got a new job in October. I don't work in teachers' pensions anymore, if that's what you meant. Clarky, you're not even on the vote. Oh, you're in other, aren't you? You're in the category with everyone else. I sell clothes. Teachers' pension. Don't laugh. Yeah, teachers' pensions. Exactly. Do you think you'll stay up? No. Sorry. You'll be gone in a couple of weeks. I know that's nasty to say, but if you could beat Arsenal, though, I'd really appreciate that. With the Tamworth, I don't work with anyone from the Tamworth team. You can say like stuff to try and like persuade them, but I'm not really that type of person. I wouldn't like force anyone. But like if someone comes to the till and they mention about like if they should bring something I like, I'll mention it. Oh, it's really nice and that. Why aren't I driving? Because I'm driving in season 12 when we've hopefully got 2 tiers. Because I'm at this moment in time, I'd just be at the back. I raced. This is the first full season that I'm not racing, to be honest. But I'm racing in season 12. Buy this hoodie. What's the biggest purchase I've dealt with? That was actually on Tuesday. 3.1. Something like that. It was mental. In fucking Darlington as well. I know. They bought a fucking Gucci backpack. They bought a Gucci backpack. Absolutely bonkers. Who the fuck buys I'd buy a backpack for 20 quid, chart. As long as you're a party, you should do. No, he bought other stuff as well, Clarky. But that was like over half of it. Mental money in it. It's fine, don't worry about it. Just wish I'd got some I've noticed, to be honest. I would have liked some notice, but can't do much about it now. Oh, Buzzwell, we literally have since I've joined, there's not been a day where someone's trying to nick something. No, there hasn't. Yeah, literally nothing. No one tries it. Everything's tagged. We've got kind of like a good system that goes around. So yeah, no one even has a chance to. Do I like Indian food? No. Oh, nice daggers. We did for Christmas, Clarky. They used to before other people join, but we always have someone that looks out at the front of the shop. So like we just rotate. Normally it'd be a manager though. There was someone that was following 2 girls, so we basically let them stay in the shop until he went. Are you gonna be my girl? He went out in Q1. I would not follow fucking people. I'm not a weirdo, chat. Well, I'm a bit weird, but I'm not like I'm not a dickhead. You know what I mean? It wasn't a guy. It was a woman. Dirty bitch. Oh, it was fucking right next to a fucking Thai restaurant door. Oh, grim little bastard. I say little. Caitlin Racing. Yeah, we never found out who that was. Chat. I'm genuinely. Someone tried to catfish me. You know, recently. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. There was someone that tried to catfish me, I'm pretty sure. I can't really go into too much detail about it, but like they asked me for like stuff I was like not gonna do, like information and that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there was someone pretending to be a girl to get like information out of me or something. That's it basically. But yeah, I basically said I'm not interested, and then they blocked me after a minute. But and then I got I was just like I'm not fucking doing it. I don't know who Ryan Windridge. Do I dare have a look and see who that is? Ryan Windridge. Oh, here he is. Who the fuck is this guy? Let's have a look. Oh, he's got Stone Island on. I'm not having that chat. You wish you were joking. Yeah, exactly. Daggers. Like that's like fucking people are so weird on Tinterweb. I do not look like Ryan Windridge. First of all, I've got more hair than Mr. Windridge. I'm sure he's a lovely guy, but I've got more hair than him. And he's got a mustache. I don't have a mustache because I shave twice a week. Right, Q3 chat. Oh, it's pissing down. Jonathan Clayton is that? Aardwolf looks like Beaver. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Kai, how you doing? You okay? Red Halo happened again. Back to back Q2 exits. You just got unlucky because the pit thing's so long. Chat, who's getting Paul then? Doily. Chat, why do you keep saying this fucking Doily stuff? Oh, unlucky Kai. Well, yeah. At least Arsenal didn't win though. Right? Liverpool only lost 1 point to them. To be fair, till the end of the world. If they did that every game, then they'd be fine. Look, they should still win it. I'm not even me who's negative. I see positives from the second half, so it's all right. Can't do much about it now. I'd have took a draw before the game started anyway. So if we'd drawn, yeah, I'd have been fucking buzzing. It's only one extra point. PSN. What? Oh no, chat. No, chat. I found out what a golden shower was because at work someone asked me what a golden shower was. One of my colleagues, and I'd never heard it before. I said, "Oh, is it just if you have a piss in the shower?" And then they fucking told me what it was, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, I found out. I didn't want to know. How the fuck are we talking about this? This is what I found out like 2 days ago. Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with people? Why are you pissing on other people? What are you doing? No, I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know. 14 hours, bloody Nara. Right, let's see what happens in quali. Check PS messages. Yeah, right. Hang on. I'm just checking in case anyone sends something stupid. Why is it? Oh, it's a video clip. I thought it said a voice clip there. Right, chat. We've got VAR check in the vicinity. If it loads, that is. Fucking hell, why is it like so slow? Why does it look like it's in like fucking 144? Who the fuck is at the door? Oh, it's Amazon. To be fair, why did you slow down, Finn Bobs? Hmm. I don't know, you know. Vars is inconclusive. I think both footage could be interesting, though. Oh, if they're both on a lap, then no one should get penalised. But why are you fighting each other? Like, come on. Anyway, right, well, you can send it in and Tom and Nozza can look at it and say the same thing that everyone else is probably going to say. But, Dagger's focus on trying to stay off. I don't know why you're getting involved in our business. I don't know where the second one is anyway. Yeah, the first one maybe, but Nozza won't look. Yeah, he does. I force him to. I tell him he doesn't fucking look. I fucking find him. Yeah, the first one maybe. Yeah, it probably could have been a penalty, but it doesn't mean anything. They won the game and deserved to really in the first half. Worst Prem champions. Yeah, Ardwolf. Why are you saying that? I could name 5 worst Prem champions, but you were probably about 3 when they happened, so we're better than Leicester anyway. Uh, I'm getting really annoyed now. What do you want me to sing? What Mamadou the Hum? Mamadou the Hum, Mamadou the Hum Pump, Mamadou he, Mamadou the Hum Pump, Mamadou the Hum, Mamadou the Hum Pump. Oh, I know, Buswell, they're gonna hand the medals back if they win, of course. They might not win yet. They're gonna hand the exactly, Tom. Exactly. Like all the players are gonna go, oh fuck, guys, we're the worst. Apparently, according to people on the internet. Do you know what? Let's just ring the Premier League, give them it back. Do you know what? You can have the trophy. Just have it back. I'm not singing the thick of it. You hate this song? Oh, really? Well, we haven't even guaranteed to win it yet. But look, right. I would have took 4 points from the last 2. Yeah, we got 3. But so that would have probably it's genuinely not the end of the world that we lost. It's not great because I just want it wrapped up now. I've done a bit of mathematics, right? I've pulled out the spreadsheets. I think Liverpool will get 88 points. I think I counted. I think they win 4 and draw 3 of their last games, so they get 88 points. So let's just see what happens. 110, that's a lot of points. I would say what, Buswell? I think Liverpool beat West Ham, Leicester, Tottenham, and then draw Chelsea, Arsenal, and Brighton, and then beat Crystal Palace. I'm not going to John Park's funeral, chat. Sorry. Anyway, we've not even been focusing on quality. Look how fast Sport is again. Look, I think Arsenal will get 6 wins and a draw in their last games. I do think that. I think the only game they don't win is against Liverpool. Yeah, the thing is, Tom, there's actually Liverpool fans on the internet that are like mega concerned. Look, we've actually been like pretty average in 2025. Like, to be honest, like we actually haven't really been that good, except in like a few games, like the Man City game where we played really well. I thought, but we're just getting the job done, and yeah, West Ham and Leicester we should win. Tottenham, I'm kind of hoping that Tottenham are in the Europa League by then because they might rotate a bit. Anywho, you just got to focus on next week's match now. Yeah, it's not ideal because if there was 8 through 7, you'd just be thinking, oh, they're going to win it in a few games. He's not a mid coach. He's not a mid coach, Ardle. But I'm going to say honestly how it is. I think he's done a really good job this season, but he's a very stubborn coach. And we'll see how he does next season. But I wouldn't be surprised if he's not as good next season because of the fact that, you know, I don't know. I think that like no one expected Liverpool to be challenging for the title in his first season, but I think Liverpool's squad might be worse next season. Sports on provisional poll. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, but I'd rather that though, sport, because sometimes look, Arteta has not rotated enough, and now look at the injuries he's getting. I definitely see a situation, chat, where Liverpool get the injuries that Arsenal could have had, that might have had this season, next season, and it would come down to the manager first of all. I think Sport's got Paul because it looks like the track's getting worse. Michael's doing Tokyo Drift, yeah. Yeah, but overplaying your players, like, why did Arteta play Saka against Bolton Wanderers in the Carabao Cup? Do you know what I mean? Wait, Joel's gonna try and get Paul. I don't know. I'm still not 100%. Yesterday, I was saying that the league was done, almost. I said almost, I didn't say it was definitely done. Now I'm like 90% sure Liverpool still win it, but Arsenal, realistically, chat, Arsenal would need to get. Arsenal would have to win every game. It's done. Like it should be done because you've got to remember, chat. I expected Everton to bend over for Arsenal. So even if we would have had to have beaten Fulham, if Arsenal had beaten Fulham anyway, and we would have had to beat them just to make it what 13 points. Yeah, it's done. It's pretty much done. People think that we're like, look, he has to change it though. I don't care. Harvey Elliott has to start. I love Dom. I love Dom, but we were a completely different team when Harvey Elliott and I mean Bradley's back, which is brilliant. And we're only playing one game a week now, which is good. However, next season, chat, I'm going back to my roots. I want us to win the UCL next season over the Prem. This is the only time. This is the only season because we've been so good in the Prem. What is this about Liverpool, Arsenal, mate? Actually, he's a Man City journal, ain't he? Uh, yeah, you got to remember how. Yeah, he is. He's an impact player. You're probably right, but they've got to change something. Luis Diaz is looking okay in the last couple of games. He should have started today. Obviously, Salah's been off it in the last few games, but I thought in the second half he definitely got more involved, just not enough. Obviously, he should have scored. I'll be honest, he did miss a big chance. He almost assisted Jota for a big chance as well. But yeah, I think Liverpool have just always been a second half team under Arne Slot. Like I can't think of it can't except maybe the Spurs game where we were really good in the first half. Or Wolves. We're normally a second half team. No, yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to the game, to be honest, Tom. I had it on downstairs in the front room, but I was just listening to music. I read it, yeah, about handball. Was that when it hit Ruben Diaz's chest? Oh, Joel gets Paul by half a tenth. Wow. Well, Sport's on an outlap. Sport's got to find half a tenth, but is the rain getting worse? Minions and Mason are on wet. Surely they're not going to gain time, though. Here comes Nathan anyway. What can he do? He's up by a second. Wait, is the track getting better? Nathan's up by a second. Well, this is going to be like in the 35s. This should be provisional pole unless he makes a massive mistake. I don't know if anyone else is getting good sector times, but as long as he gets through this last part unscathed, it's at 1:35.999. Joel's still trying to find time. I don't honestly. Minions is up. Oh no, that's just a glitch. I'm trying to work it out. Peter's invalidated. He's not gonna do enough time. Oh, Joel's up by 0.0017. Yeah, it was the last sector. I think he was nervous trying to not spin the car, get a big, massive skid or something, drift. Because like that, Joel has a moment. Joel has a moment. Sports up as well. I don't know who's going to get pole here, but this has turned into a very interesting session regardless on who gets it. Here comes Joel. Oh, that looks like a pretty good sector 3. It's going to be... No, it's not going to be close. Joel doesn't improve. Sports up by a little... I think Nathan's got pole, chat. I think Nathan might have got pole here. Minions a span. Wow, I don't know the last time Nathan actually got pole, to be honest. Sports invalidated. Clarkie's up by a little bit. I think Nathan's done it, and I tell you what, that's a very good lap time from Nathan. Kind of come out of nowhere here. I don't know when he last got pole in the JTL. Obviously won the Season 3, Season 4, and obviously won Season 4 Constructors on his own. Let's see what Clarkie's got. And he gets past Peter there and goes into P5. Mikhail also overtakes his teammate. And Luke Cheese is invalidated in minion span. That's it. Well done, Nathan. Did anyone actually have Nathan on the prediction? Nope, nobody did. He was the only person that no one voted for. And he got pole by 3/10. Very nice lap time there, Nathan. Right, chat, we're going to do a race prediction then. So who will win? Will it be Nathan, Joel? It's meant to be dry for the race, I believe. Sport, minions, or other. I'll do my prediction once. I'll do my prediction after this. Chat, get voting on the prediction though, alright? Get voting on the prediction, please. It's going to be an interesting race. But yeah, well done to Nathan on that pole position. Must have found a lot of time in them first 2 sectors. You're seen in 9th, yeah. Didn't even see that. Yeah, I know, Mason. It definitely is his first pole in a while. There it is though, there's your times. Nathan takes pole. Then it's Joel, Sport, Minions, Clarky, Mikhail, Peter, Lou Cheese, Yassine and Mason. Right, predictions for the race, chat. I'm going to go with Joel, Nathan, Minions as my top 3. Well, let's see what happens. It's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. That's the wrong webcam. Right, make sure you voted on the prediction, chat. Yeah, I've decided. Chat, get voting. Oh, it looks overcast, chat. Could we see any potential rain? That would make it very interesting. Right, good luck everyone though. Have a great race. Please be like safe and that. Okay, I'm gonna have to quali ban Kenny as well because he didn't give enough notice. Here we go. 5 red lights. Welcome back, Yoshi. Perfect time to be here. And it's lights out and away we go. And it's a good start from Nathan, and he's gonna stay in P1. But Joel's gonna be right on his back. Yassine's on the hards, and he's had a bit of a rough start there on the hard compound. But obviously it's a long race. That's not happening, Tom. It'll be, I'm going to say 1-0 Arsenal at the Emirates and 2-0 Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. I do genuinely think look, I don't like the guy. I'm going to talk after that one, though. Mikel and Lucci's battling. Oh, a bit of a wobble there from Mikel. But it looks like he's come out unscathed. Yassine, though, down to P13. Oh, there's contact with Elias and Yassine. And Yassine is dropping down the order here. Our Season 10 champion down to P16. Not the start that our reigning champion would want here. Who's normally in the V-carb. Kenny. But he hasn't. He said that he would be trying to join after quali, but during quali, but he's not here. And Joel's overtaken Nathan for the lead. He'll be happy with that. Yeah, I think 1-0 Arsenal. I mean, I think Gabriel. I do think that Gabriel is better than Saliba, or on the same level as Saliba, let's say. I think this season Gabriel's been better, so I think that could be the killer blow, really, because I don't think Kivior's half the player. You used to have proper constructed champions like F1's putting in that. Anyway, a really rough start. If we look at the positions, chat, I mean, you're seeing down 7, Mr. Mouse up 4. He's obviously on the soft tyres with Lou Cheese, trying to have a really strong first stint. Yassine's wash. That's coming from you. That's like a homeless man. That's like a homeless man saying to a millionaire that you've got no money. Basically, what you've just said. Look, he's on the hards, but he's gonna have to do a lot of work now because he had such a rough start. Elias almost took him out. Clarkie's gonna get past Mikhail. Mr. Mouse is trying it as well, obviously on them softer tyres, but he's not gonna be able to do it. Got to be careful. He's got to yield. Oh, wheel to wheel almost. Oh, it's Archie Bargy here. Red Halo. He's going to get past. Mikhail drops down a few positions there. It was a rough sector 3 for Mikhail. Red Halo, by the way, chat. He's up to P7. And is he about to get into P6? Lovely move from Red Halo. I'm telling you, don't rule Red Halo here. His pace is very good at Silverstone. He made his debut here last season, and he looked very, very strong. Hey, you don't have to apologise that you can't race. Hey, if you are you thinking of getting the next game? To be honest, no. If you were thinking of getting the next game, Yoshi, obviously tier 2. If we have 2 tiers, that might be a bit better for you, because obviously you'll be racing against more people at a similar pace to you, rather than people like our top 5 drivers, top 6 drivers, top 8 drivers, top 10 drivers here. Let's say, you know what I mean? So it should be all right for you if you were obviously planning on getting that game. That is. Oh, right, no, 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 no. Oh, I get you, I get you. I didn't know if you just put a spelling mistake or something. Do you know sometimes when you don't know that, it's just like you're just gonna assume what they're saying. You're saying is still unable to make progress. Ardwolf's tier 2. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. He knows that as well. But he's won a race. He won a race in tier 2 in season 4, LJ. And he had some good competition then. To be fair. Nathan, though, with the fastest lap of the race. Red Halo has been overtaken by Mr. Mouse. I did miss that. We've currently obviously got 5 cars. It's just like season 10. We've got that 5-car battle at the front. Obviously, Lucci's being on them soft tyres will have a different strategy to the top 4. You want Ardwolf as your team. If I'm in tier 2, I actually would love a title contender, because I think for the first half of tier 2 next season, if I'm in tier 2 then, I don't know what my pace will be like on the new game. My teammate can help get good constructor points, and then in the second half of the season, I'm hoping to be fighting for like top 5s. Some battling going on down below. Yunan and Legend swapping positions there through that right-hander. A lot of DRS movement at the moment, so obviously drivers are going to have to be patient. It is a long race, so they can do that. But I don't know how long these tyres actually last, to be honest with you people. I have no idea. But I'm assuming that they're not too shabby, these softs, because there's a few drivers on them. Few cars here battling just for the outside of the points places. Finn Bobs has got past Elias. But Elias doesn't want to give it up. And this is exactly where they came together in qualifying, but Finn Bobs is going to get past obviously on that softer compound. Aardwolf having a decent start to this race, by the way. Obviously got eliminated in Q1. Mason picks up 3 seconds. That was actually the best sector 3 of the race, and it was set by Aardwolf. Tell you what, people. Nathan's back in first, by the way. I missed that, but that's very short-lived, I think. Because here comes Joel. He's going to use the battery. He's just going to wait, I think. Fair enough. He's going to try and pressure Nathan into a mistake. The outside there was available for a move. The Williams drivers battling here. Obviously, they had an incident last race in Baku, which obviously caused a bit of controversy. Clarkey and Mr. Mouse, though, have broken DRS from them. And now a new train. Now we've got 3 trains on the track. Oh, he lost 1,000 points. Again, though, this top 5, they've all got pretty good battery. Joel Lloyd's going to get past now with that DRS. Very strong DRS. And Nathan will go down into P2. But he used a bit of battery there, did Nathan? Which I'm surprised about. Mr. Mouse and Red Halo battling. Mikhail and Peter. The Williams drivers again, wheel to wheel. Oh my god, it's like Ocon and Perez this chat, Force India. It actually is Ocon and Perez at Force India vibes. Finn Bobs tries to get through. Lovely move from Finn Bobs to get past Peter. Mr. Mouse with the fastest lap. Peter's going to potentially lose the place to Elias. No, I actually didn't hyper sniper. First time I haven't in a while. I didn't, and glad I didn't. The horse I was going to go for finished 9th. Exactly, Tom. The top 5 battle's amazing. Like, it is every round, normally. Even if Joel's to win, the actual battle is really good. And the people are just like... I think it is. The races are close. Like, the racing for the lead is closer than ever. I mean, like, look, Red Halo and Yassine aren't even in this battle either. Yeah. I was going to go for what... I can't remember what it's called, but it came 9th. But very after the races. What do you mean, LJ? What do you mean a debrief on the races? What, in the JTL? Nathan, is he going to try and get past minions here, or is he just going to hold back? Red Halo is starting to slightly catch up a little bit, but obviously I think Mr. Mouse and Red Halo have the right idea here. Yeah, you can do that if you want. Of course, that's fine. Are you doing that on Twitch or on YouTube or what? Is that for T? If it's for J, hang on. My ears are so sore. I've worn my headphones too much today. Twitch a little. Is that after T or what? Is this for next season or this season? I like the idea. It's good. Both. Oh, nice. Both. Yeah. Oh my God! Elias just pushed Yassine onto there. What is Elias doing? He just fully pushed Yassine off the track there, and he's now down to P18. That's really poor. From what it looked like anyway, it looked like that was really poor from Elias, but... Yeah, exactly, Joe Falk. I hope you're well, by the way. That did not look good. I didn't get the full footage though, so it would need to be reported by someone else. I didn't get a good enough POV for that. Yeah, they've said that incident in qualifying as well. It was like battling people in qualifying. Anyway, the top 5 battle continues. Lucci's, is he going to try and go for a move on to 40? No. Mouse and Halo just changing positions each lap. They know that they're slowly catching up, and if they catch up, we've got an 8-way fight here for the victory. Obviously, after the top 8, though, there is a big gap. Finbob's had a massive snap there, I think. I don't actually know what happened there with Bob's there. It looked like he had a snap, but it's hard to tell. Missed the Mouse and Halo again. Look at this, the gap now, 2.2. They might catch up by the time Red Halo's going to pit, to be fair. I don't know how long the soft tyres actually last around Silverstone on this game. So, because of that, it's hard for me to say if Mr. Mouse can hold on until they get into the DRS if the other drives in front, but 9 to 10 laps. So it's going to be soon that Lucci's pitting won't help Red Halo either. They've paired out. Oh, nice. Red Halo, though, has got good pace here. If he hadn't started P11, I would have definitely had him on my podium prediction. Currently, though, my podium prediction, 2nd and 3rd are the only... They're just not the right way around. Mikhail trying to get past Finbobs here. They almost go wheel to wheel. Yeah, congratulations, Harry. Oh my word. That is class. Mikhail, like, look at this now, 6-second gap. Can Red Halo catch up to them? Whilst dragging Mr. Mouse and Clarky along. I'm telling you, if there was like a late safety car, like honestly, if there was like a late safety car, I could see Red Halo pushing for the win. Why doesn't Tom race? He doesn't have F124. He does FIA though. Oh! Oh my god, Sport just lagged. Well, he just lagged. I thought he just went miles off the track there. Oh, Sport might lose DRS. It's going to be close. I think he's going to hold on now. He didn't get it. Sport did not get DRS there. And will this be the end of that top 5 train? It could be. Are the Williams about to battle here? No, they're not, because Mikhail's going to get past Finbobs. And Peter knows he's going to have to just wait a bit longer. Anyone pitting? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, Sport out of DRS now, and Lucci's might go on the attack. Yeah, it won't be ideal. Here comes Lucci's. Obviously he knows he's pitting soon. He hasn't got the light on his pit thing yet, so... I mean, look, there's a massive train. This P9 to, like, P18 is basically one train. Oh, Mr. Mouse, so he's struggling a bit. He's lost DRS to Red Halo. And that is not going to be ideal for Mr. Mouse. And with Clarky on his tail, that's going to make things difficult. Now, Red Halo will join this battle for P4. Obviously, Lucci's is going to get overtaken by Sport here. Could he decide to pit now and put on the hards, or is he going for soft medium? He's going to stay out. Some battling down at the other end of the field here, though. Mikhail's going to get past Finbobs. Mr. Mouse is in. Yassine's going to overtake Ardulf. Ardulf's struggling a little bit now. But again, like, points are only like a second and a half, 2 seconds away. Anyway, what's Mr. Mouse going for? He's going for the medium tyres. So soft medium, it looks like is the strategy here for most. But obviously it could be medium hard for the others, hard soft maybe for Yassine, who's obviously knows he's going to have to find his way through. He's not going to get the result he would have wanted, unfortunately for our season 10 champion. But this is just about damage limitation now, I think, especially with the constructor battle with Haas. With it only being a 10-round season as well, this is what I don't like about short seasons, is you're so prone to an error. That's why if we do 2 big seasons next season on F125, that's the aim. If we start early, I probably want to do like 18s or 20s. Anyway, enough about that, because here we go. Will Lucci's try and get past? He hasn't got the light on to pit yet. Mason's going to pit. Mikhail's going to overtake Finbobs, but that means Finbobs should get DRS after that. Lucci's is going to lose the position to Red Halo, and I think this means Lucci's is coming into the pits. Yanan picks up 3, and I was right, Lucci's in. It's probably try and block the undercut from Mr. Mouse. Finbobs is going to overtake Mikhail. Will Finbobs come in? He's going to stay out. Mikhail's actually got the light to pit. What's Lucci's going for? Surely it's the mediums. Yeah, mediums for Lucci's. Right. Let's see what happens now with those drivers that have obviously pit. Sport's going to get overtaken here by Red Halo, who finds himself into P4 now, but will he be able to catch up to the top 3? I don't think he's going to be able to at the moment. Obviously, he might need a... Depends on how his strategy goes, I guess, on when he picks. Mikhail here going for a move on Finbobs. And it's looking close, but I think Finbobs will hold on for now. Obviously, that is going to help. I mean, it's going to help Clarky, I guess, for when he decides to pit, but Yassine's going to overtake the Legend here. Obviously, these both were fighting for that Constructors' Championship last season, which the Legend and Minions won. Mikhail's overtaken Finbobs again. Yassine's overtaken Legend there, definitely. Oh, but he has a moment there. And that might put him under a bit of pressure here. He's had to use a bit of overtake to avoid it, and he didn't really want to, but he's had to. I think Finbobs will probably be coming in this lap. It's not guaranteed, obviously, but it would make more sense. Yep, he's in. Good stint though for Finbobs. Let's see what he goes for. Well, it'll be the mediums, obviously. Anyone else in? Legends in. Everyone else will stay out. Where's Legend been? He just decided to be a reserve this season. But obviously, which is fine. Obviously, he's more than welcome to race next season on the new game if he wants to. Right, so now the train is led by both Williams cars. Mason's there as well. Obviously, I haven't really mentioned Mason too much in this race. He's going to use a bit of battery here to try and get past one of the Williams drivers. He's going to be given the inside there. He's got to be careful. They'll go a bit of a touch there with Mikhail, but it looks like Mikhail's going to hold on for that position for now. And he has got a bit of battery that he can also burn here. Yassine though, look at him. He's decided he needs these overtakes now. He can't really afford to wait. And Yassine is going to get past Mason there and get into P9. Is Yassine potentially pitting now? Because it looks like that's what he's probably... He could be planning on an early pit stop here. In front though, chat, the top 3 just remain the top 3. Yeah, look at Yassine. He's also trying to get past the Williams cars here, but he's might not be able to. He's going to have a look, but he's not going to be able to do it. The Williams driver's almost touch again. Yassine does stay out, but he knows he has to get these overtakes. His chances of retaining his crown, as it stands, his chances of retaining his crown are pretty slim at this moment in time, with it being just a short season. Elias and Mason battling on. This is actually going to help Yassine, because Mason and Elias battling is going to lose DRS potentially. It's going to be close. I know Yassine, they're still going to get it on Yassine. Nice battle there though between Mason and Elias. Anyway, out the drivers that obviously have pitted that started on the softs, we're not doing reverse tracks in the main league, not a chance. That's something that I've already agreed with myself. Anyway, Lucchese has overtaken Mr. Mouse then. Obviously, he is now leading the soft runners that pit early. But they obviously know they need to catch up to these other drivers because otherwise there isn't really much hope for them with this strategy. Now, I'm expecting some drivers to pit soonish, maybe, if they're going to go for the hards. But I think these drivers might go medium soft, so Yassine might just go hard soft. I may assume. Oh, Mason's got to be careful there because he tried to fit through a gap that wasn't possible to fit through. Anyone in? We've got Williams into the pits. That is going to be Peter that pits, I think. Yeah, Peter's in. And also Ardwolf's in. Are they going to go for the softs here? Obviously, the gap now 10 seconds between Clarky and Yassine. So Clarky's got a lovely gap. Obviously, he has dropped off Red Halo, but he did get dragged along a little bit. Red Halo would love to catch up to the top three, but he knows that'll be hard without DRS. Obviously, it doesn't also help them that none of them are on the same team, so there can't be any double stacks, so they can all pit at the same time if they were planning on doing that. Will any of them pit this lap, though? They could do, but it's not guaranteed. If Red Halo pits, though, that could definitely... If Red Halo was to pit early, that could definitely force them into pitting. And here we go. Nathan stays out, the other two come in. Minions and Joel pit. And this could get interesting. Nathan staying out a little longer. That obviously means he most likely will come out behind these two, but he would have fresher tyres at the end. Clarky's also going to pit. And so is Mikhail. He's got to slow down quickly, though. He managed to. Elias is also in. It looks like everyone else is staying out. We've got a battle here. Lucchese and Daggers. Lucchese has to be careful there. Went for a move that I don't think was actually possible to make. Mr. Mouse with the fastest lap of the race. He currently finds himself in P9. And he comes out. I mean, look, obviously Minions and Joel are going to obviously fly into the distance. But at least he's going to get DRS for this part of the lap. Alright. But yeah, that kind of shows that the top drivers have got a pretty nice gap here. I assume though if Nathan was to pit though, Nathan might come out after Daggers, so he might come out in P11. Lucchese finally gets past Daggers there. That's kind of my prediction here, chap. But it's kind of hard to tell. Sport, here is he going to be able to get a move? No, he's not. Yunan might potentially go for a move here on Mason. Couldn't look at Minion's battery, by the way, compared to Joel here. Oh, Red Halo, 10 seconds for speeding! And his chances of victory or a podium might have just gone. And Minions now takes the net race lead. Oh, it's a disaster for Red Halo. An absolute disaster. He was on for a brilliant result there as well. Yassine stays out. Obviously, you'd be hoping for a safety car now. Nathan comes out in between Mr. Mouse and Joel, but he should get DRS here on Mr. Mouse. He's right on his rear already. He knows he's probably just got to do this move ASAP. He does not have time to waste. And he's going to get past. So Nathan's into P6. Red Halo overtakes Lucchese, but that 10-second time penalty chat is going to affect him massively at the end of this race. Lap 20, well, that would help Yassine a lot. I think Yassine will stay out. Your nan, though, could he go for the move here on Mason? This could be his chance. He's got the overtake going. He looks like he's going to go for it, your nan. Here he comes, and he's going to get himself into P2. Oh, but Mason tries to fight it. Mason tries to fight it. Your favourite geezer retires in the pits. You retire it. At least you retired it in the track. I'm not on the track, so I appreciate that. Your nan's going to lose a couple of positions there. Joe picks up the fastest lap of the race. That penalty will definitely hurt Red Halo. I don't know where your scene will come out of here either. P11 maybe? Legend's going to also retire it in the pits. Oh, he's going to be stuck behind that train, it looks like. Looks like maybe 1 point will be the best that he could ask for here. Really disappointing weekend there for your scene. Obviously, he didn't help with that contact with Elias like twice, obviously. It didn't look good. Nathan doesn't have DRS though on these other two drivers, and obviously he pit 1 lap later. I think he knows that he must get that DRS here for a chance to win, and he needs it really this lap because otherwise they'll just keep gaining unless they battle. Yellow flag, and Red Halo is into the gravel. I don't know what happened to Red Halo there. It looks like he's lost part of his wing. And I think that could have a massive dent in McLaren's... it could have a dent in McLaren's constructors' hopes, to be honest. Because it looks like it's going to be nil points for them. Whereas they could get... The Haas could get 25 points here. The battle, though, for that P10 spot does continue. Will that be the end of Red Halo's race? Or will he serve the penalty and hope to the gods as a safety car? That's going to be the end of Red Halo's race. It's an unlucky way to end for Red Halo because he did very good. He had a very good stint there. So, Nathan still can't get in that DRS range. Sport and Mr. Mouse battling for P5. Yunan hasn't pit yet. Luke Cheese also there in that battle. Then there's some gaps after that. It's kind of a battle for P9 with all these drivers. Oh, Finbob's though. Oh, he has a massive snap and he's going to lose multiple positions there. Is his teammate going to get past? Obviously, his teammate's on better tyres. Might be the play here. Obviously not intentionally, but well, this battle for these points is going to get very, very interesting, chat. I don't know what we're about to witness. But also at the front, it's 3/10 between Joel and Minions. It's going to be a really close finale. Here comes Elias, though. Nathan picks up the best lap of the race so far, and that's without DRS as well. Sport picks it up now. Yunan's into the pits, Elias into P9. Finbob's got back past Hardwolf. But there's 5 cars here battling for 2-point positions, and I expect Yassine will join them as well soon. So it'll probably be a 6-way fight for P9 and 10. Can Nathan get DRS? He needs Minions and Joel to battle, and Minions might think this because Minions has got a bit of cleverness about him. He might know this. And look, Nathan now, almost 1 second. Just needs a slight better Cop's corner than Minions, and that's what he gets. He's using a bit of battery here. Minions though is also using his battery there to try and get Nathan out of the DRS, but Nathan gets it now. I don't know how long he's going to get it for, but that will definitely help him on this lap. Yassine is here and he's going to get past Hardwolf, but he has a bit of a wobble there through Cops, and I tell you what, Hardwolf might look at this, but he's going to think better of it. This is definitely a good possibility for Hardwolf to get some points here. He's just got to think of this one carefully and logically. So we are now having a three-way battle for the win, but Nathan still has to push everything just to keep up with them because he's not like in a comfortable place right now. Mr. Mouse picks up 3. That could have a huge impact if Luke Cheese can hold the gap. That could be 2 points lost. Are you a JTL legend? I don't know. Don't know. Anyway, the drivers here, Joel, Minions, Nathan, will keep battling for that win. Three-way fight for the win, though, is brilliant. That's what we love to see, to be honest. Could Mason also join this points fight, or will that be a bit too much for him to gain? I do wonder. Right, you are then, okay, if you say you are, you are. And look at this, here we go. Nathan right on Minion's tail now. Three-way fight for the win. Nathan obviously has got them 1 lap extra better tyre wear, but I don't know how much of an impact that will actually have on that final lap. As the fight continues, Yassine did get past Finbobs. Look, I expect Yassine will probably finish 9th here. He'll probably break the DRS train on his end, but obviously he doesn't have too many laps to do that. Mikhail's going to get... Oh, it's P8 now. Oh, it's a 3. Oh, he could get P8. I didn't even realise that. So there's 6 drivers battling for 3 points positions. If anyone gets a 3-second penalty though, chat, and I mean Elias is going to be under investigation, I assume. So this could get very interesting. Ardwolf's just got to keep clean here. You never know. You're seen trying to get past Peter. He's going to have a look here down the inside. Peter's not going to give it up too easily. He's going to try and get the inside line here on Yassine. Yassine has to go all the way around the outside, which will give him a better exit. But Peter's not giving it up, and Peter's going to stay in front. Yassine probably wasn't expecting this much of a fight back from Peter, but Yassine's going to get the move done. Mason though, chat, I'm telling you, look, that gap, he's starting to close on it a little bit. Yassine's going to get past Elias as well. Oh, Mikhail has a wobble, and this should be Yassine's chance to get through. He's going to have to use a bit of overtake though. Very nice straight line speed on Mikhail's car, and that is going to be Yassine in P8. Now, Yassine will be hoping to break that second gap to get him out of this fight for these last points positions. Stay by Rihanna and Mickey Echo. Chat, I think Joel will probably win this, but honestly, it could come down to the last lap, and Minions could get him, or Nathan could. It's going to be a great last couple of laps, though. But so is this battle for the points positions. And Finbobs has made a massive mistake there, and I tell you what, that's put Ardwolf into P12, chat. Ardwolf into P12, Mason's getting closer as well. But I just don't think he'll have enough time to actually get into the train and then start overtaking people. Yassine is 7/10 ahead. Oh, who's that? Mikhail's got a fuel light on his hood. He might run out of fuel here, chap. Definitely a possibility that he runs out of fuel. Now, he'll be happy to keep the DRS on Yassine, but I don't think he's going to have enough to overtake our Season 10 champion. But he's going to get close to him. And at least that helps Mikhail himself. Obviously, 4th to 7th are pretty spread out now. So it's kind of just the top 3 and then this battle. It's basically the battle for P9, the P8. It's the battle for P8 still. And the battle for 1st, 2nd, 3rd. But they've all saving their battery now. It's a really good performance from all three of them, but obviously you can only name one of them the winner of the Silverstone Grand Prix. That's a good exit from Joel. Obviously Joel looks like at this moment in time I still think Joel will win. But obviously if he makes a mistake on that final lap, Nathan goes for a move through Cops. Oh my god, what an overtake. They're both battling and that could honestly... Oh my god, they've got to be so careful how they're not crashed. How they're not crashed. Doing this though is obviously going to give Joel an advantage. Is he trying to tell Minions to get on with it? Wow, that was so close to absolute drama. Yes, Mikhail's going to lose DRS here, I think. And chat, we're going to have 2 laps here. Who's going to win? Obviously, we've got that battle for P8 as well. We're trying to what? I'm going to call it a battle for P9 now, though. It is going to be a battle for P9 because Mikhail didn't get DRS. Oh, Ardwolf's lost DRS. He's made an error, and that could be Ardwolf's chance of points gone. Not necessarily, but Finbobs will probably overtake him as well. And he does. Yellow flag, and it's going to be Mason. He's obviously had an error there. Anyway. Here we go. Look at Nathan. He wants the move now. He wants the move. He's going to have to brake deep for it, and he's going to brake late. Nathan's into P2. Nathan is in P2. He's got 1 lap fresher tyres, chat. The battle for P9, though, it continues. Who's going to win this chat? No offense to the other battle. I've got to watch this. Minion's really close there to his rear. They're all trying to save their battery. My voice is gone. Is Nathan going to go for it here on the inside? Oh my god, they almost touch. Here comes Minions though out of nowhere. Minions is going to go for 2 in 1. He's going to go for 2 in 1. They got 3 wide almost. Oh my god, Minions takes the lead. No, Joel's going to have a better exit. Oh my god, through goes Nathan. Through goes Nathan. Oh my god, it's like fucking real life. Nathan's back in the P2 final lap. This is going to be one of the best finales we're ever going to have. There is literally less than 2 tenths separating the top 3 here. Who is going to win? This absolute classic here at Silverstone. My voice is gone. I don't know why. They're all trying to be clever here. You don't really want to. You can't obviously tactically get DRS. It's not allowed. But obviously, if you're using no battery, you're obviously going to be slower. Nathan takes the lead on the final lap, but he's obviously going to be vulnerable. He might lose. He might go down to 3rd here. He might go down to 3rd. Here we go. I didn't say that, to be fair. Oh, look at Minions. Oh my god, who's going to win this race? Who is going to win this race? It's probably going to be Joel, but... It's going to be Joel. It's going to be Joel. Here comes Minions. He's going to have a look. He's not going to be able to do it. Oh, Minions is going to try and go for the move on Nathan here. Oh my god, they're going to battle so hard for P2. Oh, he bumped him, he bumped him. Oh my word, that might be seen as a push to pass. What a finale, though. Sport's gone off the track to finish there. That might be seen as a bit of a push to pass there, but what a fucking last few laps that was between the top 3 drivers. Oh, Finbobs picks up 3 seconds right at the end. At possibly the worst time to get it as well. And so does Mason, an absolute scrap for those last point positions. And it's going to be... I don't even know. I actually don't know. Oh my god, my ears hurt. Well, the top 3 was exciting sport. That was a crazy final few laps of Joel Nathan and Minions. What a brilliant, brilliant battle for the win that was. That was one of the best, I think, final few lap battles we've had. You had a massive cramp, and that battle for eighth, like ninth, was crazy as well. But there you go, chat. Hmm. But remember, you've got to have your reports in chat. Please, can you just report people? Like the amount of incidents that no one like reports, like puts footage in. We're gonna change it next season, chat. So if you get reported and you don't put your footage in, you get a penalty point. Obviously, because if you keep doing it, then you'll end up getting a race ban. There's your scores on the doors, though, chat. There's your scores on the doors. Okay, my ears, my glasses are like banging into my ears. Adolf, you were 7/10 off a point, man. So close. So close. Right, chat. That is going to be the end. Obviously, we had to do two. We had to do two streams now in London, right? Right. Chat, you absolute legends, though. I hope you enjoyed the race. I should be live tomorrow. Tuesday and Wednesday's streams, though, chat. I should be live tomorrow, and if I'm not, I haven't decided yet. Depends when I get home. But Tuesday and Wednesday streams, chat, will be short, like 1 hour 15 ones at 6:45. Your hands hurt when you're planning buttons instead of shifters. Ah, fair enough. Chat, I hope you've enjoyed though. We're nearly halfway through this season. I can't see what he said. Sick. Am I winning? I didn't race. I just watched. Right, chat. You can all argue amongst yourselves. I'm going to listen to some music before I go to bed. Alright, stay safe, guys. I'll probably see you. I might see you tomorrow. I won't. I'll be honest. I haven't. If actually, to be fair, if I'm going to be live 5 days this week, no, I won't be live tomorrow, chat. Actually, and then I should just be live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.